So which home in McKinney, Texas would you spend
$1 million
for? Would it be the country cottage, the one next to the golf course, the one in the woods, or the one in the Croatian village that looks like you're in the other side of the world? Well, today we're gonna be taking a look at some of these homes that are right around $1 million, give or take. We're gonna be taking a look at homes in Stonebridge Ranch, Craig Ranch, historic downtown McKinney, and a couple other neighborhoods that you might not know about. So let's do this. So the first home that we're gonna take a look at is actually in Adriatic Village. Now, Adriatic Village is a part of a larger community called Stonebridge Ranch. We're gonna nickname it the Croatian because it's in a Croatian village based there. But originally listed for $1.4 million and it sold at $1.19 million. So the person who got this actually got a really good deal on it. Deal, I guess, is all in retrospect because the property is only 4,242 square feet. It was built in 2015, which makes it a little bit newer, but overall it was sold very quickly, 8 days on the market. It was gone. 4 beds, 6 baths, and then this specific area is zoned to McKinney ISD. You'll notice that some of the properties on our little tour here are not gonna be zoned to McKinney, so keep that in mind. Oh, wait, but first, before we move on to the next one, you wanna watch this video in the cards where I give you all the details and information about Adriatic Village, what's available, what shopping is there, what can you walk to, because it's a big deal with this specific community. All right, so this next property is located in Craig Ranch. Now, Craig Ranch is located on the south side of McKinney. So we're moving from the heart of McKinney to the south side of McKinney. We are right next to the TPG golf course where we've secured the Byron Nelson for a couple of years. Craig Ranch also has a very walkable type atmosphere to it. One of the town square areas being over there and a couple of restaurants and that type of thing. Because this home is right next to the golf course, we're gonna nickname it the Golfie. But the Golfie is in a community called the Settlement at Craig Ranch. In Craig Ranch, none of the homes have large lots. So if you're looking to be next to the golf course and have a large lot, forget it in Craig Ranch. So this one was originally listed at 1.175 and they sold it for 1.175. It was only on the market for about 12 days. You can kind of see the inside. It's nice and big and open. Lots of white and bright inside. It's about 3,559 square feet. And it was built in 2018, so relatively new home. It's got 4 beds, 4 baths, and because it's in the far southwest side of McKinney, it is zoned to Frisco ISD. Now, if you want to learn more about Craig Ranch, you want to watch this video right here where I talk a little bit more about Craig Ranch and what it has to offer. And on to the next one. This one I nicknamed the Goth. So it's located really close to the downtown McKinney Square. You could probably walk to the square or bike to the square because of how close it's located. It was originally listed for $1.2 million and the person that bought it got it for $1.162 million. Only 3,109 square feet, so that's small. That price per square foot is out of this world. It was built in 2011, so it is a relatively newer home. It did take a little bit longer to sell. It sold in 40 days. It has 4 beds, 3 baths. In this area, this whole historic downtown area is zoned to McKinney ISD. All right, so the next one in historic McKinney, I've nicknamed the Cozy Cottage. Now, the Cozy Cottage was actually built in 1920. So this is a true historic home in the historic area. So the Cozy Cottage is very cozy. For that reason, the Cozy Cottage has 2,096 square feet, so very cozy. It's only 3 beds, 3 baths. It's about $300 a square foot. So it was originally listed for $710,000 and it sold for $695,000. Obviously it's not $1 million, but it has a detached 2-car garage, but you can tell like this is very custom for $300 a square foot. So it's McKinney ISD, same as the other property because they're located around that historic district in downtown McKinney. And if you want to learn more about downtown McKinney, you want to watch this little video right there. And on to the next one. Now that we're back from historic downtown McKinney, we're going to take a quick look at a property in Tucker Hill. This area of Tucker Hill is known for its front porches. So I'm nicknaming this one the Porchie. So this specific home in Tucker Hill is newly built. It was built in 2021, so just this past year. They listed it for sale at $1.1 million and they sold it for $1.1 million, and it only took them 34 days on the market. This specific home has 4,240 square feet, so not too big, not too small. It's 5 beds, 6 baths. Now Tucker Hill is actually zoned to Prosper ISD. It's still in McKinney, but it's zoned to a different school district. I know it's weird, but it's a border issue essentially. And if you want to learn more about Tucker Hill, I did make a video about it and some other neighborhoods here. All right, so moving on, we have our secret neighborhood. This neighborhood is called Stratford Manor. Now, Stratford Manor is a very small, secluded kind of community. It's not gated, but very high-end, very luxurious, a lot of custom homes in this specific little pocket here. We're just gonna call this house the big one because it is the biggest one on our list. It's 5,198 square feet, 5 beds, 6 baths. It was built in 2003. They listed it originally for $1.25 million and then they ended up selling it for $1.05 million. Built in 2003, took them about 47 days to sell this one, but it pretty much has it all. So overall, this is a great house for those needing that extra space. All right, so the next home we're gonna take a quick look at is in Stonebridge Ranch. This one specifically caught my eye mainly because it was priced so well. You could get this for under $1 million. They put it on the market for $989,000 and it sold for $995,000 to $615,000. It has a beautiful circle driveway in the front. It has a pool too. It's not as big as the last one, but it's still pretty big. It's 4,052 square feet. It's got 4 beds, 4 baths. It was built in 2002, and this property moved really quick. They sold it in 12 days. It's also zoned to McKinney ISD. So I mean, overall, the house looks like it's in really good condition, has a lot of bells and whistles. And on to the next one. So I've nicknamed this one the Manor because it has that estately kind of look, something that you might see on the French or the English countryside, right? So this specific home is located on the east side of McKinney in a neighborhood called Village Creek. Now, Village Creek has several different phases to it, and this is one of the older phases. This home was built in 1997, so it's not going to be brand spanking new, but the benefit of that is has a lot of character, a lot of style, a lot of elegance in some of these photos. So this was originally listed for $1.2 million and they ended up selling it for $980,000. So it's got 4,887 square feet, giving it 4 beds, 5 bathrooms. You do have extra yard space, which makes this one kind of a hidden gem in this little cul-de-sac here. Be sure to check out the description below if you want more information about these properties and these areas and neighborhoods. I'll go into all the nitty-gritty. Watch this video if you want to see more McKinney neighborhoods, and watch this video for something totally amazing. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.